Hello, insiders, and welcome to Creator Insider. My name is Abhinav, and I'm a program manager at YouTube. What you're going to see is a super cool interview we did recently. I personally found it to be very insightful. The guest and I switched between two languages, English and Hindi, but we have captioned this video for you. So if you need, please make sure that you turn the subtitles on and get the most out of this video. Hello, insiders, and welcome to Creator Insider. You all know that we come to this channel to share a lot of cool updates about the Creator Studio with you all to make your creator journey and experience better. But today I'm here to talk to a very special guest, and I'm having a fanboy moment right now because I've been following this creator for quite some time. This creator was one of India's first creator to cross the 10 million mark in 2018. He's a writer, composer, singer, and uploads a lot of really cool comedy videos on YouTube. This creator, as of today, I just checked this morning, has 20.1 million subscribers, and congratulations to him for garnering over 7 million views on his latest video, which was uploaded just 2 days ago. If you have already guessed it, it's none other than Bhuvan Bam, who's the owner, creator, director of BBQ Wines, and he's super famous. So if you are watching this, please do check out his channel as well. It's called BBQ Wines. And with that, I'd like to welcome Bhuvan Bam. If you can briefly just tell a little bit about yourself, what your channel is about, and how you got started and why, that'll be great.
So, hello to everyone. So I started my channel way back in 2015. So first of all, I had no clue that a guy like me could upload stuff on YouTube. I always thought that YouTube was meant for movie trailers. YouTube was meant for music videos. Gradually, when I started creating content, a friend of mine, he told me that you should switch to YouTube because before 2015, I wasn't active on YouTube, but on other social media platforms. So he said, you could earn money through this. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, they are not paying you right now. But if you switch to YouTube, you might earn through AdSense. So I started creating content for YouTube on YouTube. And then gradually, the people from India, because before that, people from the neighboring countries knew me. So the people in India, they thought that I'm from those countries. Someone thought I'm from Pakistan. Someone thought I'm from Bangladesh. But gradually, initially when I started giving interviews, then they realized, oh, he's from New Delhi. He's an Indian, and that's how the journey began. People from India started following my channel. They went to the previous videos and then they binged all the content that I had been uploading. That's how I began, and I always thought that my humor uh, wouldn't be consumed by many. I was in that impression because I my humor is typical Delhi street humor, and while creating, I used to think, ये कौन ही देखेगा? Who would watch this? But I'm thankful I found my I found my audience. I found my audience.
So I think you already said that initially जो video आपने upload किया था that got a lot of traction in Pakistan, right?
Yeah,
In
yeah.
all the neighboring countries, and this was not probably the time when you actually decided कि मेरा एक presence होना चाहिए internet पे, right? And you were still in
Mm,
that initial stage,
yeah,
but
yeah.
when that video went viral, क्या वो confirmation था कि okay, yes, I think I should be doing this and I should start creating more content because the video has gone viral and people are liking what I'm doing. Was that sort of a confirmation for you?
Of course, that and a few more videos were like a driving force for me because if if one things get if a video gets viral, then people would want to see more of you. And if you stop creating immediately after that, then then the possibility of you getting that chance again, you might lose out on, I think. So it's always I always think that it's very important to be at the right place at the right time. Uh, you might be a really hardworking guy or a girl. You might be the most hardworking person in your society, but if you're not there at the right place and the right time, if you keep losing out on opportunities, if you think that opportunities will come to you rather than you chasing them, then I think we would lose out on most of our wonderful moments. Like there have been so many moments that I initially thought that I could let them go, but then I had to do them because of certain reasons. But they turned out to be the best things ever.
Let's talk a little bit about your genre, right? You are doing a lot
Yeah.
of comedy videos, and these videos are depicting teenage life and scenarios that you probably have gone through. When did you actually know कि मेरे पास एक like niche audience मुझे मिल गई है and ये वाली audience is going to be super interested and relate to my life?
There have been so many moments when I thought, oh, this is gonna change it for me. This is gonna change it for me. But they eventually didn't. Nothing changed. I personally took that as a personal milestone. I was like, okay, this is ये मुझे याद रहेगा. This is gonna be something which I could tell my future generation about. कि, oh, this happened. This didn't exactly benefit me, but it was something that changed me as a person. It changed me, like, changed my perspective towards life and my career options. There have been plenty of such moments. For example, T2 Talks. So I wrote a one pager, and on that one pager, at the top, I wrote featuring Shah Rukh Khan. This is an idea. This is an idea in my mind. So I'm writing it accordingly. T2 Talks featuring Shah Rukh Khan, episode 1, the first question. And then I started literally pitching it to people that this is something that I have in mind. और नया आइडिया है कौन लेगा unless and until you have something you already have guests before on that show. It's not even a show. It's an idea in my head which is going on my YouTube channel. सो सबने हल्के में लिया उसको किसी ने उसको ऐसे तवज्जो नहीं दिया किसी ने नो वन टुक इट सीरियसली एंड एक प्रोडक्शन हाउस से दूसरे प्रोडक्शन हाउस में जब भी हमें कोई मूवी इंटीग्रेशन के लिए वी यूज टू गेट कॉल्स सो वी पिच्ड इन दिस आइडिया कि वी वांट टू डू टी टू टॉक्स इट्स अ न्यू चैट शो इट्स लाइक सस्ता कॉफी विद करण ये एकदम बहुत ही एकदम टू जी वर्जन ऑफ कॉफी विद करण है ये वी यूज टू सेल इट लाइक दैट बट नो वन वाज कीन then we were like कि क्या करें then we got an invite from Shahrukh and that do you have a concept in mind we said sir ये concept है and यही है और आप पहले गेस्ट हो तो आप देख लो but it worked for us.
For those who are watching this and you do not know who Shah Rukh Khan is, I think all you have to do is Google SRK, and the first result that will show up is going to be Shah Rukh Khan. And I think that was definitely a great achievement. I think it's a dream probably for
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
to
yeah,
meet Shah Rukh Khan once in their life,
yeah.
and you made it. So I think I also said it in the intro, but you were the first amongst the set of Indian creators who touched the 10 million mark, right?
Yeah.
Is there any advice जो आप देना चाहोगे for all the creators who are starting now, irrespective of their genre? But what would you tell your younger self if you were to do something differently for your channel? And I mean, just to pitch in, I am also a very small creator. My wife and I have a channel where we upload a lot of travel vlogs and some fun stuff. So I think it will be super helpful for anyone who's just starting. And YouTube has gained a lot of popularity over time,
Yeah.
and people want to create a lot of content. So, कुछ advice for young creators who are just like budding creators who are starting?
I think in today's day and age there is no such thing as a small creator. कोई दो राय नहीं है इसमें क्योंकि YouTube is a free for all platform. मैं अ, राजस्थान में के किसी कस्बे में बैठे किसी आदमी का अपलोड किया हुआ वीडियो देख सकता हूँ अगर मुझे पता है कि वहां कोई बंदा एक वीडियो बना रहा है आई कैन सर्च हिज नेम एंड देन आई कैन फाइंड हिम ऑन यूट्यूब कोई छोटा क्रिएटर है ही नहीं। एक बार यू जस्ट नीड टू फाइंड योर ऑडियंस, दैट्स इट, इट्स ऑल अबाउट, आई नो इट्स बीन सेड a million trillion times that people who talk about patience, but I've been here for 5 years now, and I know that patience can do wonders for you. Patience is something, and please don't let anyone else write your story. Metaphorically कह रहा हूँ मैं, for young creators, क्योंकि अब I hear this a lot when people say कि अरे यार मेरा लड़का he is planning to open a YouTube channel, but क्या करेगा, अब इतने यूट्यूबर हैं, कहाँ उसको कोई देखेगा। आई एम लाइक ये आइडिया बहुत गलत है। This thinking which you put in your child's head or in your partner's head that कोई नहीं देखेगा, अब तो ऑलरेडी इतने सारे क्रिएटर्स हैं, वो गलत है। Maybe you have something which no one has. Maybe you have that X factor that no one has.
Did you start experimenting with your content? And what I'm really trying to get at is कोई strategy थी in general for you to play around with your content?
See, experimenting, I think, ये मेरा personal opinion है. People might have different opinions about it. But what I have seen with myself is कि I haven't fully exploited my universe as of now. आई डोंट नो हाउ टू पुट इट इन वर्ड्स। मैं कैसे उसको, एक सेकेंड ना, मैं कैसे इसको इजी वे में बोलूं कि अभी एक्सपेरिमेंट तब करना चाहिए आपको जब आपको पता है कि हाँ ये चीज में तो मैं माहिर हूँ, ये तो हो ही जाएगा, अब मैं एक्सपेरिमेंट करता हूँ कुछ और। मेरे साथ है ही नहीं वो सीन। मेरा सबसे बड़ा एक्सपेरिमेंट था टीटू टॉक्स। फॉर मी टू टेक आउट, टू क्रिएट अ चैट शो फ्रॉम अ फिक्शनल कैरेक्टर वॉज एक्सपेरिमेंट। आई वॉन्टेड टू डू दैट। वो एक्सपेरिमेंट हो गया, जनता को पसंद आया, 3-4 गेस्ट्स आए उसमें, एंड नाउ आई नो that I could interview anyone in this world on T2 Talks now, if I want. I could interview anyone. सोशल मीडिया है ना, सोशल मीडिया पे क्या करते हो आप, 3-4 मेल लिखते हो। अगर मुझे फॉर एग्जांपल किसी बहुत इन्फ्लुएंशियल आदमी के साथ इंटरव्यू करना है तो मैं क्या करूंगा, ऐसा तो कोई पीआर है नहीं कि यहाँ से वहां पहुंच गया, फोन मिला दिया, ये कर दिया वो कर दिया। हम क्या कर सकते हैं, हमारे पास मेल है, हम मेल लिख सकते हैं, सही मेल पता चल जाएगा। तो यू कैन राइट अ गुड मेल एंड देन यू कैन गेट अ येस और नो फ्रॉम देम। बट आई नो दैट यहाँ तक मेरा एक्सपेरिमेंट ठीक है। नाउ इफ आई स्टार्ट क्रिएटिंग मूवीज जिसके अंदर कुछ अलग ही हॉरर, फॉर एग्जांपल हॉरर मूवीज में अगर बनाने लग जाऊं कल, या कल को मैं कॉमेडी के अलावा सब करने लग जाऊं, तो वो एक्सपेरिमेंट है, और वो करने की मेरी हिम्मत नहीं है क्योंकि अभी कॉमेडी में ही कुछ एक्सप्लोर नहीं किया। देयर इज सो मच दैट वन कुड एक्सप्लोर एंड एक्सपेरिमेंट विद देयर ओन थिंग।
Let's talk a little bit about production now. And you know that our goal is to basically bring everything that we do internally at YouTube to our audience straight from the source. तो हम लोग जो भी काम कर रहे हैं अभी YouTube में, हम लोग कुछ फीचर्स बना रहे हैं, एक्सपेरिमेंट्स ला रहे हैं, लॉन्च कर रहे हैं, तो we try to put it on out on this channel. And you see, admittedly the production quality is not great, because we do not have any fancy equipment or setup or anything. um, how do you balance this content versus production strategy? Do you go so full into production quality? Do you go full on into content and scripting? What is the balance for you there?
There's a movie, you shoot that movie on the most expensive camera in the world, you bring in the best actors in this world together for that movie, you bring in the best gaffer, you bring in the best sound team, everything is A1. Script is okayish, the story is okayish. People, why would they watch it? They wouldn't watch it. I mean, I see it like this. Like I get so many messages ki sir I'm starting a YouTube channel, and I think my mom dad are not letting me buy a Canon 5D. This career, YouTube career is, I don't know if I should be saying this, but it's not conventional. It's unconventional in nature. मैं MBBS कर सकता हूँ, मैं आईएएस बन सकता हूँ, मैं डॉक्टर बन सकता हूँ, पर मुझे वो बनने के लिए रिटर्न एग्जाम देना पड़ेगा। मुझे पता है कि मुझे एक बार वो जॉब मिल गया तो बहुत ही कुछ भयानक हो जाना चाहिए तो मुझे निकाल देंगे। बट यूट्यूब, social media in general, these are things that parents, you can't explain it to your parents because it's unconventional in nature. My parents still don't know. My parents still don't know the value of YouTube. They still don't know the value of social media. They still think that I'm doing it for fun. मुझे आज तक बोलते हैं बैंक के फॉर्म भर दे यार, तू अभी थोड़ा एक फिक्स जॉब ले ले, गवर्नमेंट जॉब ले ले। Oh, yeah, you need to be stable. So I get this a lot from my in my DMs that my mom dad are not agreeing to buy me a Canon 5D. I mean, why would they? Why would they buy you 5D? वो तो ये सोचेंगे ना, पैसे में आग लगा रहा है, पैसे में आग लगा रही है। मत करो ऐसा। अगर आपके पास आइडिया है, अगर आपके पास एक जोक है, अगर आपके पास कोई ड्रामेटिक कोई सीन है, देन शूट इट। आजकल फोन्स में इतना बढ़िया कैमरा आ रहा है, फोन्स का कैमरा इतना बढ़िया है। आई एम नॉट सेइंग डोंट बाय इट। If you don't have it, and if you don't think your pocket will allow you that, then start with something which you can. I mean, you could either ask it from a friend, you could ask for favors, but to force your parents to buy you a camera for a YouTube channel or for any digital medium, it's not fair. So I think production is something that one should invest in with time and with experience.
So
Yeah,
you basically mean to say, like, the conclusion is script is the king for you.
it is.
You spend a lot of time on just scripting, right? Because आपकी जो frequency है of uploading the videos, that's not crazy. You are probably
Yeah.
uploading a video in like 1 or 2 months, 3 months sometimes. And is that because you're working a lot on your script?
So my usually upload frequency is 2 videos in a month. Script and what material you have is probably what matters the most.
So continuing to talk a little bit more about production. If I remember correctly, you started filming all your videos on a phone,
Yeah,
something that's just in your pocket all the time. And I think till date you continue to do that. Can you talk a little bit about that process and how do you really do it? And my follow-up question is about something that we have launched recently, which is more like mobile first kind of a thing, because हम लोग उस zone में अभी जा रहे हैं that people are also
yeah,
accepting this कि हम लोग अभी phone से ही production start करेंगे. So
yeah.
can you talk a little bit about phone production through phones?
So I used to play music in a Mughlai restaurant. तो वहाँ I used to get paid 3,000 for a month.
Which is about like 50-60 US dollars, I'm guessing. Like not
Yeah,
50-60, but around at
yeah,
that time it was like, yeah, fifty
yeah, yeah.
dollars
And वो पैसे जोड़ के I bought myself a Nexus 5. Yeah, so it's a Google phone. So I started to shoot on Nexus 5, and the screen broke, and उसके बाद एक आध महीना वीडियोस ही नहीं आई, क्योंकि आपका मेन जो काम वाला चीज़ है वो टूट चुका है। गूगल सेंट मी अ पिक्सल कि नाउ वी नो दैट यू शूट फ्रॉम an Nexus 5, ट्राई दिस इज अ न्यू फोन, पिक्सल 1, द पिक्सल, द फर्स्ट जनरेशन पिक्सल 1। उस वो दिन है और आज का दिन है, आई स्टिल शूट इट ऑन पिक्सल 1। मैं वही दिखा रहा हूँ। आई इधर कहाँ क्या डब्बा ही, ये डब्बा इधर है। सो दिस इज माय पिक्सल 1, इफ पीपल कैन सी। आई स्टिल शूट इट आई स्टिल शूट इट ऑन दिस फोन। सो it's like a baby, it's like a baby। सो आई शूट माई वीडियोस, और मैं इसको ऐसे ही करके, इसका सारा डेटा जब ट्रांसफर हो जाता है मैं इसमें फूक मारता हूँ। मैं इसको इस डिब्बे में, आई कीप इट बैक इन दिस बॉक्स, एंड देन आई कीप दिस बॉक्स एज इट इज इन माई अलमारी, and then I use it to shoot the next video whenever I shoot. So I don't use this phone at all. This phone has nothing in it. This phone has no SIM, not even connected to any of the Wi-Fi anywhere. I just use it for the camera because it's probably the best camera in a phone I've seen. उसके बाद कितने पिक्सल आए, उसके बाद कितने 2 आया, 3A आया, 4 आया. आई हैवंट यूज्ड एनी. आई स्टिल शूट ऑन माई पिक्सल 1. अब मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है मैंने खुद नजर लगा दी इस पे बोल बोल के. तो मैं इसको थोड़ा मैं इसको थोड़ा बचा के रखूंगा.
This is super inspirational because, like, with 20 million subscribers, if a, a creator who has such a huge following, they are still using a Pixel One. I mean, you correctly said it. Like even today, I also keep thinking like, should we get a DSLR? Should we get a DSLR that's meant for vlogging and stuff? But I think this is super inspiring for anyone who's watching that. Even with a very mediocre phone, a very low price range phone, you can start
Yeah,
creating content on YouTube. And with that, I think if you know, we recently launched a product called Shorts, YouTube Shorts,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
it is for exactly this reason, to enable mobile first creators to capitalize on the 2 billion plus users on the
yeah,
platform.
yeah.
Do you have any advice for creators who are mobile first right now and who could be potentially the people who start creating more on short? Like any advice from a production perspective?
I don't, yeah, what I'm really bad at giving advices. Yeah, you could shoot anything in today's day and age. मतलब, you could literally shoot anything. Phone pay, most of the content now, apart, other than the professional stuff, everything is shot on a phone. Like whatever viral videos we see on the streets, they're all shot on the phone. They're क्योंकि चलते चलते किसी को दिखा कुछ उन्होंने क्लिक कर लिया. किसी को चलते चलते बहुत एक सीनिक व्यू दिखा, they clicked a picture. So I think people, to each his own वाला हिसाब है. YouTube has provided us that tool called Shorts. I mean, I'm I still haven't used it right now because I was shooting, as I told you, since the past so many months. So when I get hold of it, I'm gonna use it like nobody's business. I'm gonna use it left and right. क्योंकि अगर ऐसा कुछ प्लेटफॉर्म है जिसके अंदर you could upload a short video, so I think it's people in India are really clever to be using such a tool, especially when it's on YouTube. We have so much content, and people in India are so creative. I can't tell you. Like you could, I mean, YouTube could certainly see a spike in YouTube Shorts anytime soon because people are they're gonna use it to their full potential.
So it's 2018. You have crossed the 10 million subscribers mark. What was your strategy when it came to monetizing or working with brands? And what was that experience like for you?
I've learned a lot from a certain brands. I mean, you learn a lot from things that don't work in your favor, rather than things that give you happiness. I think the failures, like, they teach you a lot, and Rohit and I, we have learned a lot from the brands, and the brands who've been really strict. We try to step in their shoes and see that why are they saying this? Why do they think that this won't work? Why do they think this won't work? And I think brand work it's very tough. It's very tough to blend in your imagination with a brand. At times, both are poles apart. Brand ideology is completely opposite to what your content piece is and what your genre is like. To blend in, that's creativity. That's why YouTube was there in the first place.
Talking a little bit about monetizing your channel, right? What was your thought process when you were getting sort of into the partner program stages? And this is, I'm talking way back now. You are at
Yeah,
20
yeah.
million, but were you running after monetizing your channel, or were you focusing more on content and consistency in your uploads and making sure that I put out some stuff there, I upload my content, and I do not care about whether my channel gets monetized or not? What was your thought process when your channel got monetized?
I totally believe that my channel, the videos that I post on my channel, are indirectly an audition to something big. I look at it that way. I'll earn if my work is good enough, I'll earn anyhow. Like कोई ना कोई मुझे काम देगा ही अगर मेरा काम अच्छा है. अगर मैं अभी काम की जगह पैसे के पीछे भागूंगा तो शायद ना लेफ्ट के रहे ना राइट के रहे, कहीं के नहीं रहेंगे, बीच में फंस जाओगे आप. It's very important for a creator to realize कि what is your, how do you want your career to, in which direction you want it to go.
Nice. And I think we are almost getting towards the end of the interview. But I think let's now talk about the tools that YouTube has for you as a creator. So if you have watched Creator Insider, we
Yeah.
are everyone at YouTube is super product focused, and we love to get as much feedback as possible, especially from creators, because they are our users and we want creators to be successful with
Yeah.
whatever tools we have. So what are some of the YouTube tools? And when I say YouTube tools, it could be YouTube Studio, the memberships, your YouTube Live, etc. What have you found to be the most useful?
Creator Studio any day. Creator Studio, Creator Studio आप Creator Studio आपको आपके मॉम डैड से ज्यादा बता देता है आपके बारे में. मेरे मम्मी पापा को नहीं पता होगा मेरे बारे में इतना जितना मेरे YouTube Creator Studio को पता है मेरे बारे में, कि मेरा वीडियो किसने कहाँ देखा, कैसे देखा, किस वक्त देखा, कितने देर तक देखा. ये सब मेरे को YouTube Creator Studio बताता है, एंड दिस हेल्प्स मी अलॉट. दिस हेल्प्स मी अलॉट एंड दिस हेल्प्स क्रिएटर्स अलॉट इन जनरल टू वर्क ऑन their next project. After releasing a video, my YouTube Creator Studio will tell that what percentage of my audience actually liked it, they stayed on it, they watched it पूरा, कितनों ने यहाँ तक देखा, कितनों ने यहाँ तक देखा. उस हिसाब से the writing goes into the next project.
Oh,
So I
okay. So
think,
you decide on the content for your next episode based on what you are seeing in your creator studio.
yeah, so I usually look at audience retention. कि if the audience has left इतने इतने time तक, then maybe I need to work harder on the beginning of the script. If the beginning of the script is good, maybe they'll stick for some more time. So that's how you write, by observing your YouTube Creator Studio. And I didn't know about this. Like 2 years ago, I went to Google's office and then I was told that YouTube Creator Studio use करना चाहिए, क्योंकि उससे आपको पता लगता है कि आपके चैनल में क्या हो रहा है. YouTube is, I told you, creator is just a creator. मेरा काम है, मैंने वीडियो बना दिया, मैं डाल दिया. मैं यही कर रहा था पिछले 5 साल से, यही कर रहा हूँ, वीडियो बनाता हूँ डालता हूँ. 2 साल पहले मुझे पता चला कि YouTube क्रिएटर स्टूडियो मुझे ये भी बता रहा है कि अगर मैं शुरू के 2 मिनट क्रिस्प रखूंगा अपने, तो शायद वो जो ऑडियंस पहले निकल जाती है वो शायद थोड़ा और देख लेगी. वो मुझे ये बताता है YouTube क्रिएटर स्टूडियो कि मेजॉरिटी ऑफ माई ऑडियंस इज एक्टिव एट व्हाट टाइम ऑफ द डे. क्रिएटर स्टूडियो मुझे ये बताता है कि 6 से 9 के बीच में तुम्हारी सबसे ज्यादा ऑडियंस होती है. तो मैं क्यों नहीं डालूं 6:30 बजे अपना वीडियो या 6 बजे अपना वीडियो, जब मुझे पता है उस टाइम पे मेरे को मैक्सिमम व्यूज आ सकते हैं.
Views is not the only metric it looks like that you look at, right?
Yeah.
Actually, views is not everything. All these other pieces of information that are provided in Creator Studio are also helping you out with your content strategy.
Yeah, I mean everything is connected. Not that I don't run after views. मतलब अच्छे व्यूज किसको नहीं पसंद. 10 मिलियन 10 मिलियन 10 मिलियन व्यूज आ रहे हैं, फिर एक वीडियो में अगर 7 मिलियन पे आके रुक गया, तो आप एक बार तो सोचोगे ना क्या गड़बड़ हुआ इस वीडियो में. तो आप एक बार सोचोगे कि ऐसा क्या हुआ जो लोगों ने देखा नहीं है वीडियो, ऐसा क्या हुआ ये वीडियो आपने देख, लोगों ने उतना नहीं देखा, क्यों ऐसा हुआ. तो ये चीजों पे काम करने का यूट्यूब क्रिएटर स्टूडियो हेल्प्स अलॉट. तो व्यूज भी हैं, इट्स ऑल्सो पता है, मेरे को तो ये लगता है कि मोर देन दैट आई थिंक it's how much and how you engage with your audience. एक तो आई लव गिविंग हार्ट्स ऑन यूट्यूब कमेंट्स, मेरे को बड़ा मजा आता है. कि अगर किसी ने अप्रिशिएट किया है आपके यूट्यूब के काम को, तो यू गिव अ हार्ट। मतलब वो हार्ट देते हो ना आप, तो लगता है कि उसने जो लिखा है वो आपने देख लिया। उनको पता है कि आप देख रहे हो, उनको पता है कि कोई मैनेजमेंट नहीं है संभाल रही। उनको पता है कि एक्चुअल में कोई क्रिएटर बैठ के अप्रिशिएट कर रहा है कि आपको उनका काम पसंद आया। तो ये बहुत सुंदर बात है, ये चीजें करनी चाहिए क्रिएटर्स को कि हार्ट देते रहो आप एंगेज करो अपनी ऑडियंस से। यूट्यूब लाइव करो। यूट्यूब लाइव मेरी सबसे बड़ी खामी है कि मैं यूट्यूब लाइव नहीं करता। मैंने अभी इतने सालों में 2 यूट्यूब लाइव किए, 3 मैक्सिमम। क्योंकि मेरे को लाइव में समझ नहीं आता मैं क्या बोलूं, क्योंकि टेक्निकली लाइव में आप खुद से ही बात कर रहे
And
हो।
just to be fair, like all these are good things about the creator studio and all the tools.
या
But ऐसा कोई फीचर है जो आप चाहते हो कि we should work on, any feature that you want us to build, which will make you happy? What would that look like for you? Any feature that you can think of, or you have always wanted to be on any tool across YouTube?
आई मीन आई वुड डेफिनेटली वांट कि यूट्यूब कम्युनिटी पोस्ट पे देर शुड बी एन ऑप्शन टू पोस्ट एटलीस्ट 15 सेकेंड तक का वीडियो। यूट्यूब कम्युनिटी पे भी वीडियो ऑप्शन होना चाहिए 15 सेकेंड्स। बेसिक बेशक रेजोल्यूशन कम हो ताकि लोग 4K उसको वीडियो ना बना पाए या 4K ना डाल पाए। बेशक रेजोल्यूशन कम हो, जैसे अपना 16 MB का लिमिट होता है किसी फोटो डालने पे यूट्यूब पे कम्युनिटी पे। तो वही है, वैसा ही वीडियो में हो जाए अगर, कि वीडियो में इतने लिमिट तक का आप वीडियो डाल सकते हो, 10 सेकेंड का वीडियो, और इतने लिमिट तक का होना चाहिए, इतने MB का होना चाहिए वो वीडियो। आजकल सब करते हैं, कंप्रेशन वाले टूल्स आ गए हैं, बट कम्युनिटी पे वो वीडियो जाता है तो आई थिंक वो अफेक्ट।
And this is a part of your video that's going to be posted also as
या
a full
या
video. आप बोल रहे हो
या
कि उसी का छोटा सा पार्ट एज अ प्रीव्यू ट्रेलर टीजर टाइप्स.
एग्जैक्टली, जैसे मुझे लोगों को बोलना है कि जैसे मैंने आज एपिसोड डाला, अब मुझे अब मुझे कम्युनिटी पे डालना है। तो कम्युनिटी में पे क्या डालूं कि क्या है, एपिसोड आया है, मैं फोटो डालना चाहूंगा, फोटो वुडंट जस्टिफाई, इट वुडंट इंट्रीग पीपल टू वॉच इट। तो लाइक अ स्निपेट ऑफ इट आई कुड पोस्ट, 10 सेकंड का एक फास्ट फॉरवर्ड रिकैप कि दिस इसका फुल वर्जन आपको मेरे मेन वीडियो में दिखेगा। तो आई मीन ऐसा कुछ अगर हो तो दैट्स इट। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट आई डोंट थिंक कुछ ऐसा है। या दैट्स इट।
That's a good thing for us क्योंकि it basically means कि we are doing our job nicely and you're also happy
या
with what tools are available. And with that, I think I'd like to give a huge thanks to you for coming on the show. We really appreciate you taking out the time and loved hearing all the stories about your content strategy, your journey to get here, all your successes. And we'd definitely love to have you back on the show. Thank you, Bhuvan, again. And I think that's it for our insiders. So until next time, keep it real.